Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. So thanks for joining. Thanks for like, share, and subscribe. Also appreciate those super chats yesterday. I actually had a little bit to turn the lights on today. So we are live. But thanks for joining and thanks for all your support. And on my um what is this? YouTube. I'm up to 10,000 subscribers. So let's go. Right? We are live. We're doing it all live. And I'm just playing, but I'm serious. But yeah, we are live. And thanks for helping me pass over to that 10K mark. I'm actually a legitimate YouTuber now. So we are out here. Haters all day. Let's see, HTTR. I know you ain't talking about those commanders. I know you ain't a Commanders fan on here. Because this is Cowboy Nation, but I'm just playing. Actually, I'm serious. But that is besides the point. We are all coming together for crypto. So thanks for joining. And thanks for the Zebec support. So we are here for Zebec. So let me turn on the spotlight and see what we can see. Uh, yeah, I got a couple of cousins that are Commanders fans, and one of my friends is a good Commanders fan. So we hear it from him all day, every day during football season. But that's here nor there. Let's get to business. First order of business, make sure you sign up for the BTM Crypto News Network. Might need to change that to crypto news. Anyway, I'm just always thinking and looking at stuff. So let's see what we have here. Yes, sir. Um, this is that video. I don't know if you've seen my other YouTube video talking about this, but I think this is pretty cool. So I'll play it real quick. This is Zebec. And I'm not sure where it came from, but this is actually so let's get to it real quick.
The financial future. A world where value moves freely across borders, where money flows can be composed no different than a symphony. A world where paychecks are instant and immediate. A financial system built upon trust and loyalty for the next generation.
Our approach has always been to fundamentally question how value moves in all aspects of our global economy.
Zebec was born in the Solana blockchain and strives to challenge the financial status quo. Why does it take 2 weeks to receive a paycheck? Why are the most vulnerable members of society subject to a disproportionate share of banking fees? How can we bring digital payments access and currency stability to the developing world? Zebec is building a bridge that straddles the global payments ecosystem. Zebec disrupted the world of crypto payment cards when it launched the Zebec Instant Card in 2023. Through its investment subsidiary, Payroll Growth Partners, Zebec now controls nearly $1 billion in annual payroll volume in fiat markets.
Zebec had the foresight of establishing a strategic investment unit in the U.S. to acquire payroll processors and introduce the next 100,000 users to the power of real-time payroll and the broader Zebec ecosystem.
Payroll business requires a long-term view. We sought a partner who had a similar vision and found it with PGP and Zebec.
When I look at a deal with PGP, we look for much more than near-term financial gains.
Zebec's WageLink product has democratized payroll in the USA, bringing working populations daily access to their earned wages and a diverse range of payout options.
Sam's vision of delivering a frictionless payroll experience Utilizing innovative next-gen technologies is core to PGP's investment strategy.
On the tails of its acquisition of PayBridge and SPS Payroll, PGP is building unstoppable momentum in consolidating the U.S. payroll industry under the Zebec flag. Born as a protocol, Zebec has used the bear market period to build a multifaceted business across payroll and micropayments, all underpinned by the industry-leading transaction power of the Nautilus chain and the ZBC token.
Everything that they have done since we became partners has reinforced the fact that they really mean it.
It's not just about making a quick fix. It's about making an impact.
And it's not about how flashy the idea is. It's about how much it impacts people's lives.
So shout out to Zebec for that video. I think that's actually pretty cool. And the Zebec price, I don't know if the price has to do with the video, but it was up 16%, 17%. Well, it looks like it's coming back down for us to pick it up. While we're here, let's look at the bubbles. GigaChat's up 9.6. AI Tech, what I think just got listed on Uphold is up 18.1. ZBCN is up 3.7. Dodge is up 1.5. Dibs up 0.9. Arrows down 3.6. Spectrum is up 4.1. Pow's up 5.9. Putty Penguin is up 6.6. Flucker is up 1%. Nexo is up 1%. Tiles up 1. Fartcoin is up 5. Mog is on 6.9. Miggles is up 9%. XPX 6900 is up 6.4. Ethereum Classic is up 0.7. Litecoin's up 1. Prime is up 1.8. Metal is up 0.4 on the day. Virtuals is up 1.8. And where is our favorite Toad token? That's weird. I don't see it. It's really weird. What the freak? What the hell? Oh, here it is. So Turbo is down 0.1% on the day. So I guess we will go back to Twitter or X. And this is Zebex bouncing back. And it did bounce back hard, but it's starting to come down a little bit. Zebec plus Ripple potential partner could revolutionize payments. ZBCN real-time payments. Meets Ripple's global network. XRP liquidity, instant payroll, and cross-border transfers faster, cheaper, everywhere. So this is Zebec, Ripple, faster, easier payments with Zebec and Ripple. Zebec's real-time payments. Ripple's global reach and liquidity. Instantly sends money on a blockchain, uses XRP for fast cross-border transfers. How they can work together, combining real-time payments with worldwide network. Okay. Moving forward, this is relying on think stablecoins are a joke. Now they move more money than Visa and MasterCard combined. According to Coinbase, I didn't know that. Where are we? But it reports stablecoins hit 27.6 trillion annual transfer volume, surpassing Visa, MasterCard in 2024. Let that sink in. April 25 alone saw 713 billion in stablecoin transfers. That's not a trend, that's a system upgrade. Here's what's happening. Payroll, on-chain, global cross-border payments without middlemen, faster settlements, lower fees, better margins. Financial rails that work when banks sleep. The institution shift is real. Let's see what we got here. On-chain big business. Nearly 1 in 5 of F500 execs see on-chain initiatives are key part of their company's strategy moving forward. 47% in 1 year. 1 in 10 F100 execs agree that clear regulation in the U.S. on crypto, blockchain, and Web3 is needed to support innovation. 1/3 of small business SMB use crypto, twice as many in 2024 as in 2024. The future of money is here. 54% growth in global stablecoin supply year on year. 245x year on year growth in real world asset tokens to over 21 billion with a B in April 2025. F500. So I guess this is Fortune 500 execs say that their companies are working on blockchain initiative. 6 out of 10. Of course they are. Of course they were. 161 million stablecoin holders, more than the population of the 10 largest cities in the world. Okay. Keeping it moving. This is by 2030, according to Citibank, stablecoin insurance will be the largest holders of U.S. Treasuries in the world. Say what? See if
Understanding how this bill works and what it does. What is it?
It basically establishes a legal and regulatory framework to issue stable coins here in America. Stable coin is stable, meaning it's backed by a certain currency. In this case, it's tied to the US dollar, but also it's backed either by cash or by short-term US Treasury securities. So it's entirely safe. Having that type of regulatory framework and disclosure around it, so we know exactly what's backing up these digital dollars, if you will, is going to be great. But this is a payment mechanism, and not to be confused with Bitcoin or something that has a speculative component. This puts us into a digital payment framework, the fastest rails available, much better than the system developed in the 70s and 80s, which is slow. It takes days to clear.
So the issue, as far as I've always understood the stablecoin issue, is what is backing this stuff, and how much of it's backed by actual treasuries versus cash versus equities or something else. What does this say about all of that?
It's not going to be equities. It's going to be high quality short-term assets, either short-term US Treasuries or cash. I think the majority of US Treasuries, in fact, what this will do, and the projections are by 2030, this is according to Citibank, stablecoin issuers will be the largest holders of US Treasuries in the world.
Good guys. Hope you're having a great start to your day. ZBCN holders, relax. What's good, guys? Hope you're having a great start to your day. ZBCN holders, relax. Everything's going to be okay. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Six Figure Crypto. I'm one of the market's best technical analysis.
I'm tripping. I've been talking on mute the whole time. Let's go back real quick. So this is, I mean, did I read this whole thing on mute? You gotta be kidding me. Uh, so this is talking about the Fortune 500 execs, 1 in 5 execs see on-chain initiatives as key part of their company's strategy. 6 in 10 execs say their companies are working on blockchain initiatives. 161 million stablecoin holders, more than the population of the 10 largest states in the world. So things are definitely turning up. So looks like Zebec is holding steady at that 10%. Guess we'll go back to, oh wow, that's weird. I guess we'll start back with this guy real quick. Bullish reversal incoming. Are you prepared? So let's see what he has to say. Shout
Good,
out
guys.
to Jetpack for giving us these videos. Where's my video at, Jetpack? Where you at, bro? This cool. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see what this guy's talking about.
So hope you're having a great start to your day. ZBCN holders, relax. Everything's going to be okay. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Six Figure Crypto. I'm one of the market's best technical analysis chart makers you'll see in the world, basically, and I'll show you why right here. So this blue lines for ZBCN was my buy re-entry zone. So this past weekend, if you saw my past videos, I showed you to buy, not very sure to buys, but I bought some tokens. But you see those green lines right there? Hold on, let me show you. You see this green line right next to me to my right? See how it's slanting down towards like a left to right orientation? And do you see this green line right here that is slanting up on that same region, right? My people, on a 4-hour chart, we call that a bullish divergent signal. And long story short, that is a major buy reversal pattern happening. But the catch is, just because you see the signal does not mean we get a bullish reaction immediately. There is typically, on average, a lag response time to the divergent signal being set up, which is why I set up the orange zone between 0.0032 and 0.0036 as the launching pad that we're going to see price tanks. And by the time you probably first watch this video, I can imagine and predict that you'll see price hit that zone or be close to it. So it's not financial advice. Don't worry about the fudders. This is all part of the plan. Just be patient. And honestly, stuck with ZBCN, because when we hit this, go to a penny and 10 cents and to $1, like XRP movement, I'll see you in Dubai.
Well, I guess Dubai is on the agenda. But he's right, right? This is part of the plan, guys. Don't wig out and don't start fudding and listening to these folks that are hating. Like, I got a full on attack on Coin Market Cap where this guy's telling me all kind of weird stuff about we're making this up and Zebec is fake. It's a scam. I was like, bro, they're not going to get listed on Coinbase, on and on and on. So at this point, I was like, I really can't keep talking to you. I can't make you believe, right? I can't make you a believer. But I think Zebec is going to make you a believer by itself, right? And I don't have time to go back and forth because you don't even know what you're talking about. But stop listening to fudders. Stop entertaining these guys. Stop wasting time on nonsense. What up, Hall's balls? Where is the rest of the crew at? But just keep pushing, guys. So this is Jetpack again. Let me see here. Shots to Beyond Broke for the almost non-biased coverage of the network. And I think we watched this video
A lot of
yesterday,
people have been
actually.
waiting for, and we're going to talk about Zebec, the network, the token, and what that means for you and your investments. And the promise of this protocol is pretty interesting. It's really robust for many applications that a lot of people are excited about, payroll in particular. So right now, you get paid every couple weeks, and normally it's a 2-week delay that your employer has, a kind of setback for you. You get paid, maybe there's a week delay, maybe they have some different delays in there. There's some frictions that exist. But imagine if you went to work, you clocked in, and as soon as you clocked in up to the next minute, you got paid. There was a payment stream coming from that employer's wallet directly to yours. And this could happen across the entire economy. Money and value could flow like water between counterparties. It could actually be currency that we talk about. So you'd be able to get paid up to the second almost for the work, or pay other people up to the second for what you were consuming. You wouldn't have these subscriptions that we have today. I think that this is a huge application for platforms like Hulu or Netflix. I don't know if they'll move to this model because I don't know if it will be quite as profitable for them because they're getting the money up front. Businesses always want cash up front and deliver later, tends to be a better play for them. However, I think over time, this is where all of these platforms go, which is where all my money is. Just candidly, I'm not invested in Zebec, so this is not me advocating for Zebec. It's for entertainment and educational purposes only. Always consult with your financial advisor before making any investment decisions. I have to put the disclaimer in there, but I think that there is an opportunity here. It's a very interesting technology. It's kind of a first mover, and it does seem to have traction. So with that, I do think that there is potential here for price appreciation and a really cool change in the way that value is streamed and moved between counterparties.
So that was actually pretty interesting. And I think we talked about this yesterday. I think we showed this video yesterday. I can't remember. I have to go back and check. I wouldn't say it's tanking. It was up 17%. Now it is at 6. Jake Cleaver talking about Zebec is so bullish. Digital wealth partners don't mess with S coins. Of course not, right? Nobody would pick it up if it was scamish or weird or something going on. Zebec is still up 10%. So it's still kind of up from previous. So you know how the market goes. It's up and down. It's not always a straight line up. I don't know how I pulled that out of there or why. This is Mr. Foresight. Zebec's bold TV campaign, the game changer for the crypto
The
adoption.
crypto internet already. If you move, you move.
Did you see my video earlier from the new commercial, which is killing the old commercial?
You can't just look at this TV campaign that they have coming out and say, "Oh, it's just another commercial." It's more than a commercial, guys. These guys, you got to think. These guys are already. They own the crypto internet already. If you get on Crypto X and you look at, all you're gonna see is Zebec. When you leave, it's because you're just gonna be Zebec. Now they're branching over to the TV. They're targeting people who don't even really probably invest in crypto, but they know a good deal when they see it. And these are everyday 9-to-5 working people that are looking to get some breathing room in their life. I think this TV campaign is really going to blow these guys up. Today, I look at it, this dip is a dip of opportunity. Guys, let me know what you think down below of this major news, and how bullish does this TV campaign make you on Zebec? Are you super bullish or just a little bit bullish? I'm majorly bullish because I see where this is going. You see my girl Zayla back there, my beautiful Rottweilers, guys. So with that, this is your boy. Let me know down below, what do you think? Make sure you pass these videos on. Give me a thumbs up.
So shout out to Mr. Foresight in that Grow Rich and Grow Happy snippet about the video. This is Zebec better than XRP. Let's see what he's talking about.
Those that are correct, and there are those that are popular. Pick one. But in reality, Zebec already hit two of my three macro targets of half of a penny and 7/10 of a penny, all the way to the 2618. It has already went parabolic. This did a 9x since April. that is already parabolic. And what it's going to do is go back down into a reaccumulation period, most likely back to 3/10 of a penny. Zebec gave you a year of this price of accumulation. That right now is what XRP is doing. Basically, XRP is in this same boring, choppy phase. That is called Wyckoff accumulation. That's what a bottoming structure looks like. And that's why I said, like, Zebec gave you a year at this price. If you got it, congratulations. If not, this right here is not the time to be buying, nor is a falling knife the time to be buying. I think Zebec gets down to 0032 before I would even consider taking a stab at it, but it's probably going to have a long period of accumulation, just like it got last time. Something like this is what we could expect for Zebec, where XRP is already on the uptrend, and I think reasonably it will get to a minimum of $5 by the end of this year. Obviously, that's not financial advice, but the important thing is, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Follow me every.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Did he say $5? But why do these price predictions continue to go up? Right? Is it that people are bullish, or that they're seeing something that they didn't see the first time? Martin Lucas, Zebec News, live on YouTube. Join the investors. I think we'll check that video out shortly. They can't hold us down. Who is that? Hall's Balls. This is from earlier. Yeah, it was up 17.8%. So definitely it's pumping, and it's probably going to push back up again. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I need to make that poll. Do you think Zebec will paper? Do you think Zebec can push? Dang it. Do you think, dang it? Too many notes here. Do you think Zebec can push up to one? Where's my pens at? What the? I'm very disorganized today. Uh, do you think Zebec? There we go. I'll try this. Zebec to $1, $2, or $5. I guess we'll put 50 cents in there too. Make that for later. Zebec. And I guess we'll have a Caspa video maybe later today. And if we get time, Turbo or a Turbo and Caspa. I don't know. I got to see which one the people want. Bro, if it hits $5, I could retire. Let's go. And actually, you're right. Let me, it's like every time they give me a number, right? I'm like those guys, that commercial with the guy with the cigarette, he's staring at his phone. Every single time, I want to kind of guesstimate what the price would be. Oh yeah, my brother. If it hits 5, we are definitely retiring. Let me not get too crazy though. You guys say I'm not bullish enough. He was talking. He was taking XRP. Sounds like he was taking. He was taking XRP. 100% sure. Sounds like he was taking XRP. Okay. Anyway, look at the cost value for institutions to adopt and use Zebec. Huge incentives for employees to receive their money when they want, and high cost time effective for employees. That's what we were saying yesterday, bro. It is a win-win situation for the employer and the employee, right? You don't have to worry about the money. The money's going to be there. They don't have to worry about paying you. They don't have to worry about you calling in talking about he was talking about Zebec. Okay, Julia, I see that. This is XRP, but better. I think so, because I sold some of my XRP to buy some. So I'm kind of on the fence. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. So I'm kind of concerned. Should I have kept the XRP? But it's a done deal now, bro. So if this runs, we're live. We're all the way live. If it doesn't run, it won't be the first time we've lost, right? But I'm thinking we are going to be live. I was just looking at something else. 5 is the very reasonable for long term. Give it 3 years. Okay. I show speed. What up? I show speed. Who is this? Let me see here. Wait a minute. Where do we go? Where are we? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I show speed. Okay. Talking XRP to 5, not Zebec. Talking XRP to 5, not Zebec. What? What? I think he's talking about Zebec to $5. What do you mean XRP? Hey guys, I'm thoroughly confused. Do we need to go back and watch the video again? He's talking about Zebec, right? Is Zebec better than XRP?
Well, if you can't just
I don't know. We'll have to go back and check in a minute. Traditional biweekly 1,000 to 3,000 per year, 2,000 to 10,000 with add-on taxes, cross-border weekly 1,500 to 1,700, amends 200 to 800. $50 employees, traditional biweekly 3,000, 10,000 a year, with add-ons weekly 5,000, 20,000, admin 2,000 to 5,000, GBIX 500 to 300 per year, 2,000 to 700 add-ons, cross-border 50 to 100, zero admin fees, winner 2,500 to $18,000. Taking Zebec to 5. He's saying XRP will hit 5, not Zebec. Zebec will hit $5 one day. XRP will surpass $5. He said XRP $5 by the end of the year. Okay, cool. Okay, I got it. Definitely. Thanks for clearing that up, guys. Sorry for all the confusion. This is all I can say. I believe it'll go to the moon. Are you still holding tight? Zebec, ZBN just did this. One big move is coming. YouTube, if you believe. This is Know What You Hold. This is your boy posting from earlier. And this is me again. Get your bags ready, guys. Pack the bag and get ready for the ride. Put your seats in the full upright position and pull back your tray tables because we are going to take off at some point. What are you talking? This is the way. If you've been watching The Mandalorians, Coinbase is coming. I posted this on Coin Market Cap. These guys are going crazy. I'm like, bro, it's just a dang meme. Calm down. Like, how do you know where you get the information from? Who told you that? That's not possible. Why would Coinbase do that? Like, bro, just take a chill pill, right? I got other things to do besides explain to you why we think Coinbase is getting ready to take off when posting Zebec. So we're excited to welcome Mixie to our latest partnership, the next project to launch its very own custom Mexi credit debit card, rolling out the coming weeks. Mex will also be integrated with both silver and carbon cards by the end of the week. I need to go ahead and get this carbon card before things get crazy. Mexi is building the capital layer for Web3. They bridge crypto native projects to the 80 trillion public market. Clean, fast, and no gatekeepers. Where culture meets capital, Mexi makes it liquid. Yeah, I need to go ahead and apply for this card. Right. I need to put this on the slide here so we can go ahead and get ready. Just in case. Keeping it moving. This is Marat. And what is Marat talking about now?
It's the fourth year of the fourth. The next 6 months will be the most important 6 months of your life. It's the fourth year of the fourth four-year cycle in crypto. Crypto is about to go parabolic. I'm telling you straight up. Top tier memes and top tier movement coins will be the biggest performers of this cycle. Study coins with the biggest missions and the most ambitious targets. The next.
So as Marat says, the most ambitious coins and the biggest targets. I don't think there's anything more ambitious than this Zebec. So Zebec's 8%. So this is currently 74,633 holders. Last hour, last 4 hours, we picked up 161 holders. 12 hours, 169. Over the day, 207. 3 days, we lost 1,123. This is weird because how did they know you lost 123 over the 3-day period, but it's up 200 in a day? Something's weird with that math. 7 days, we're down 178. 14 days, 10,800. 30 days, 24,135. So this is Alfred. I definitely believe there is no ceiling for Zebec. Heavens are the ceiling. Okay, Julian. Let me see here. Currently, CoinGecko says it's at 8.3% up. And I got to go back with CoinGecko to dance with who brought you to the party. I was with these guys a long time before things started going crazy. So I'm definitely going to start featuring them again. 24-hour range 003 to 004. 7-day range 003 to 005. All-time high 002. All-time low 0006. What's that? 3 zeros or 4 zeros? 300006. Up 536.7%. You only buy at the lowest lows. Definitely, sir. Buy when it's down, right? Don't buy when it's going up. Up. Wow. Down 1.3 in the last hour. Up 9% on the day. Down 16% last 7 days. Up 163.8 in the last 30 days. 381 in the last 90 days. So this is CoinMarketCap. Why Zebec is the game changer for investors, and I'm not reading all that. Looks pretty interesting. No shout out to Highlander. Zebec looks at the partnership and the project. Guys, relax. It's just the beginning. Right. Zebec, a blister pack would be cool to have. What? Let's freaking go. Wow, that's kind of cool. Let's freaking go. Breaking down price levels after unlock. Zebec is a question if, but when will it explode? I know that's right. Zebec grabbed 3 million yesterday at 4. Never thought once to panic. Just keep accumulating. Zebec number of holders is increasing again. 004 might be the bottom. I think the bottom is in as well. What do you guys think? What is this? So it's looking at the 5-minute chart. Looks like the RSI came down. It was up to, wait, it can't be right. It's currently, okay, it's up to 83, which is crazy high. It came down to 54.2 RSI based moving average. The RSI is at 50. Looks like we had a MACD cross about 30, 40 minutes ago, and then we've been losing volume. So that's probably just a sell off. Some people were waiting for that small pump. I don't know why they would sell off now. 15-minute chart shows RSI base moving average at 68.8. RSI is 61.9. We're building volume. Looks like the MAC might be crossing soon on the 15-minute. Let me check. 45-minute chart shows a huge green candle, a nice size green candle, and a couple of reds bring us back to the 004. MACD crossed, and we are building volume on that 45-minute chart. On the hour chart, definitely still building volume. Relative based RSI is coming up. RSI was 63.10. It looks like it's coming back down to the 004. Looks like there's something green happening on the hour chart. And we'll check the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart shows two massive green candles. So I think it's going to keep pumping today. Had a slight pullback, but we are not out of the race, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, cats and dogs, just be patient. Things will turn around, guys. So we got a green candle and a MACD cross on the 4-hour. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. On to Leo. So let's see what main man Tim has to say. What do I call his name? Martin. Sorry about that, Martin. Martin Lucas.
Zebec, I've got some news and some predictions. Zebec Network, ZBCN. I made a bold prediction 1 week ago that on Wednesday, today at 7 a.m., I would go to an all-time high. I would go to my all-time overall position up. It happened at 3.5 minutes past. I said that the inflation report would be good, transitory, and it would be included in this report, and it was, and yet we beat on inflation. The markets love it. They've not been surging, but for lots of reasons that I've given in my live stream this morning, you want to go and check that out. But Zebec, it's about to break out alongside XRP and Bitcoin. The markets are strong. The economy is strong. Well, rather than stock market is strong, I'm going to say that. And we've just released, as you know, the Zebec song. The Zebec song has kind of gone semi-viral, done pretty well on X and TikTok. It's done okay on YouTube, had a few thousand views. But what happened was all those influencers who were paid on X, by the way, I was not. I get no money for doing anything like this. I don't even own the asset. I said to you there'll be huge volatility with this, and they used it to sell it, and it went all the way down. We brought the song out, and boom, everybody sold to drive it down. And I said to you at 40, not 40 cents, 0.0040, I said at 40, and Senza did the same thing. This is our support. If it holds here, and it is, it'll bounce from here. And it's already up 3.6. The moment it starts to move, it's going to rally, and you're going to hear this everywhere. The Zebec song is going to go viral. 500 coins. The 500 coins for Zebec. It's waiting. It's ready. The moment that the market starts to react to the good news, the China deal is done. There's more to do, but it's essentially done. We've got Besson, I think, going to take over from Fed Jerome Powell next year. That means 0% rates. That's what he'll do, and the market will boom. I'll be very happy to be in margin when that happens, right? Of course, Robinhood will still make a % profit. They're not going to do it for free. But we've been there before. Remember when Robinhood first brought out margin? It was free for a while. They had to change that. There was a glitch. That ain't going to happen again. Anyway, Zebec is preparing to break out alongside Bitcoin and XRP. Get ready to hear this over and over again. Not that song again. 500 coins. All right. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. If you want the newsletter, all the reports, we got a great XRP story today in our newsletter. I'll put that down there. Over here, the Zebec playlist. And down here, the Zebec song. Oh no, not that song again.
Yeah, shout out to Martin Lucas. Rosa, definitely. I actually made a turbo video yesterday, I think. But yeah, at this point in turbo, I'm just waiting for an announcement or some news. But keeping it moving, this is, I think we saw this video actually on Twitter. Yeah, we did actually watch that. That's weird. Is Lee, no thanks, buddy. Actually, something else I was going to look at. Yeah, actually, is it this guy or this guy? Somebody said something about an announcement. Let's start with this guy. If we have time, this guy. See this guy, this guy, this guy. Let's do this one and then come back to that guy.
ZBCN, Zebec Network. All right. All I gotta say is I told you so. I told you so. I got so much hate, man. It reminded me of XCN when I called the top on XCN. And I was telling people, hey, you should probably sell when it was at 4 cents. And I got nothing but hate. Same thing with this coin. Told people, you know, hey, this looks kind of toppy. It's up 800%. Like, you know, and the reply guys in the comments, so angry and mad. Looks like it happened to be right. Okay. And I don't want nobody to lose money, by the way. That's why I tell you guys take profits. You're up 2x, you're up 5x, you're up 10x. I mean, judging off the comments, seemed like everybody who bought this coin was up 20x. It seemed like everybody who bought this coin was literally buying down the lows. And if you were buying down the lows, you know, you consider yourself blessed, but also consider yourself even more blessed if you actually took some profits, because it's not gains until you take profits. Now, I don't think Zebec is going to die. I don't know. There's a lot of FUD going on right now saying, oh, this coin's dead. It's a scam. It's funny that you only hear that when the prices are going down. You didn't hear any of that when the prices are going up from here to there. You didn't hear anybody, it's a scam. You only hear it's a scam and the FUD pretty much when the prices are going down. But truth be told, it was up from the lows 1,000%. Excuse me, it was up 1,000%. Okay. If you would have bought here, like anywhere in this area, right, and thinking that's going to go up another 1,000%, thinking that's going to go up another 2x, like it's a lesson learned. Now you know next time when something is already pumped, you already miss it. So what you could do now is wait for it to go down 50, 60, 70%, and then start to scale in. So currently it is down from the top. It's as low as 47% and currently down 45%. So I think the next low we get for ZBCN will probably be a good time to start scaling in. Okay. And I don't think it's going to just pump immediately. I think it's going to do what XCN did. And let me show you what XCN did. Okay. Because this coin reminds me very like XCN. Okay. So, oops, I put ZBCN. My bad. So XCN, by the way, a lot of people are calling XCN dead. Listen, guys. This chart doesn't look bullish at all, but it just ZBCN reminded me of it because as you can see, kind of did something very similar. Now XCN pumped up way more, but anyways, so you see XTN went down. It went down 54%, right? And then there was a squeeze, okay, and it went up. There was a squeeze that went up 80%, okay, and it made a lower high, printed a lower high. I think ZBCN did something like that. I don't know where it would start at, but I could see myself buying this coin at 3.3. Okay, and riding it up from, and I probably look to swing trade it. Okay, probably see something like this go up right here, get everybody to FOMO again. Oh, ZBN is so back, right? Just for it to sell off again, and maybe do something like this, and then go up higher. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking to buy in my bags at the low threes. Okay, low mid threes, and I think we see a pump, a 50% pump, a short squeeze, an oversold dead cat bounce. Now we do have, for those who don't know. There's going to be a $10 million worth of coins unlock on June 15th. So that's going to be the 5 days from now. I'm not sure I'm going to upload the video, most likely probably tonight. So yeah, within five days, there's going to be a $10 million worth of coins that are going to get poured out and unlocked. And, you know, my camera just died. What do you think that's going to happen when people who were seed investors, people who are VCs, what do you think they're going to do, guys? They're probably going to sell. Okay. Now, one thing that I can say, though, which is positive, is that usually a day or two after they're done selling, it usually pumps up. So we could expect a pump for ZBCN sometime, sometime by the end of this week or next week. Okay, so I'll be looking to buy. Okay, there's no guarantees that the low threes come. Okay, so anywhere in this range, I feel like will be a good buy, and then you could probably ride the wave up to around 5.5, okay, And once again, this usually happens. Everybody's like, just like we saw in XCN right here. Okay, everybody said, "Oh, XCN is dead," blah blah, and that's when it got quickly bought up. And it's a quick pump too. As you can see, this is the daily chart. It went down from down here, and it happened 3 days. It went up 81%. I don't think ZBCN goes up that high. Let's say the lows are right here, right? Let's say we go down 50. How long is it? Let's say we go down 50%. I won't even try to time the actual low. Okay. Let's say we go to 3.5, right? So 51%. Okay. And once again, it could probably go lower. It most likely will. Okay. But let's say if you want to buy here and start, building a position for the next pump, because remember, there's always an accumulation phase. I don't think we go to an all-time high. I say we probably go somewhere in this range to 6, maybe tap 6. How high did XCN go? So XCN did not go. So at the top was 5 cents and it went up as high as 4 cents. Okay. So, we probably see, so this is what, 7 cents. Yeah. We probably see high fives, which is 65%. So I'm going to be trying to get in this trade, get in my trade. Now I won't be full pouring it because it is very risky. Okay. But, I'm going to try to get, make some profit on this trade. Definitely, I feel like that's going to happen. It's going to be a short squeeze, and then we continue going down. So something like this, and then pump, and then slow chop, get everyone bullish, slow chop, pumps on the way up, and then probably make a lower low, and then resume the pump. I still have this coin going to 1 cent. On the next pump, it'll probably go higher than 1 cent. It'll probably go to like somewhere in this range right here. Okay, could go higher. But I think we probably see something like that. On the short midterm time frame, we want to see this actually take place by this year. Shoot, this could probably go way more higher. Just depends, once again, how they market it. And if we get that Coinbase listing, that's going to be very, very bullish. We need that. This is what this coin needs. Okay, we get that Coinbase listing. Oh man, this one's going to turn up. I mean, hey, if we could announce the Coinbase listing, like let's say Coinbase tweets on their account, we're listing on Coinbase, guys. You'll see a pump. You'll see a massive FOMO pump. Binance, Coinbase. I would probably have this one going to Coinbase because Coinbase Ventures is invested into this coin. So you could bet on, more Coinbase listing it. So I wouldn't panic. I know a lot of people got mad at me when I told people to sell and take profits. And look at guys, I ended up being right. Where did all those people go? Where are they? I hope they had the same energy in the comment section. Okay. Once again, this was the accumulation phase. Then it pumped. Okay, we're probably, and then as you can see, every time something new comes on in crypto, usually the same thing happens with the stock market too. It pumps up for a little bit, then it goes down.
So what he's saying is, with the unlock coming June 15th, which is next week, I think it's Monday. So if they were to unlock and Coinbase listed at the same time, what do you think is going to happen? This speculating, right? Because I don't know what's happening, or I haven't seen any news. But it's weird that there's an unlock. Coinbase is an investor. 1 million coins come into circulation. Somebody will list it. And if you follow crypto, you know how this works. Generally, with the unlock, something gets listed, right? I mean, it only makes sense. If you're hoarding it or if you're buying it, why would you list it after or before the unlock, right? There's more coins in circulation. You list it, it gets unlocked. Massive amounts of coins hit the market. People FOMO in and the price goes parabolic. Let me know what you guys think. It's just a theory, but I'm thinking there will be a listing soon, and it's a holiday coming up. So these are factors that actually, is it really a holiday? Is Father's Day really a holiday? I don't know. But these are factors that come into play, right? People are looking for announcements, or they're looking for a good time to get in. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But I do think this would be a good time to get in, right? Right around the Father's Day, right? And then the price pumps, people go crazy. folks FOMO in, and we are to the moon. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about Zebec? Let me get back to this video.
It's like this reminds me of Robinhood. Accumulate for how long was this accumulating for? I mean, shout out to the people who hold it through this for 1 year. Damn. Shout out to all the people who hold it strong for 1 year, man. You guys deserve it. Okay. And you guys also deserve to, lock in some gains too, to lock in and secure some profits. So once again, I don't have this coin going as low as this line right here, which would make this one at, once again, the low threes. Okay. You could see a wick. Okay. And then, if it does break down below it, we could see that this is the support right here. The next support we have is in the low twos. I personally don't think we go that low. I mean, how low would this be? 70%. I mean, I guess that is possible, after it went up, 1,000.
There's no way it's going to go down past the 0.0. I'll give you the 0.0. I won't even give you the 0.003, maybe a 0.004 and bounce up like a fat rabbit, or maybe the 0.039, but all the way past 0.004 to 0.002, that would mean everybody would almost sell. And if it does go down this far, it is going to explode back up. And let me know what you guys think about it in the comments as well.
Percent. But you would like to see this first line hold up here, and then we see something like this, and it's chop down here, and then we ride up to the next leg. So I want to see something like that. Once again, let me know too, guys, because I was saying on my last video about this coin, this project, I said that the analytics on my videos on ZBCN they tanked in half, and guess what? The price tanked in half. So you see how my views and my analytic and my data on YouTube kind of correlates with the market. A lot of people were just in it to make profits and dip, which I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at anybody, even the haters. If they make money in crypto, and dude, secure the bag, bro. Lock in the gains, man. Go spend time, go on a vacation, buy something that you need, pay off your debt, go on, help the homeless. I don't know, do something, So yeah, I personally, I'm not listening to the FUD people. Project still looks legit to me. Nothing has changed other than the price going down. I mean, once again, the price was up 1,000%. I mean, did people really believe that it was just going to go up, up, up forever? It was literally up only for the past. It was up only for the past 40 days. Okay, now it's slowing down. Has it even been a week yet? Yes, it's been 2 weeks. Wow, time goes by. Oh, actually, it's been a little bit. It's been nearly 12 days. Feels like a week, but. I even tweeted this on my Twitter page, guys. Head and shoulders, classic head and shoulders. What happens when that happens? Price goes down, and then we range down here, and we eventually pump. So I personally like this project. I will be buying this project. I don't own any at the moment right now, but once we get down to this low level, anywhere in this 3 range, the low and the mids, I will look to buy, especially after that token unlock. If they do dump, there's no guarantees they dump. They could hold, but if they do sell, there's going to be, a red day. There's going to be, price going down 5, 10%, 15%. And then that's when I'll look to buy in. I know this would be risky. That's when there's going to be maximum FUD. But I feel like eventually, if it goes down to the low threes, it's going to be oversold, or even the medium threes. And then once it's oversold, there's going to be no sellers left because they're exhausted. And then you get a slow pump or even a fast pump because it's been oversold. Okay, so that's what I'll look into. Hopefully this comes into fruition. There's no guarantees. It's crypto, but I mean, that 60, 70% gain definitely looks juicy, and I'll be looking forward to it if it comes to play. I'll be hoping for it. Once again, this is ZBCN. You could get this one on Uphold. You can get it on crypto.com, BitUnix. There is a 5 to 10% fee for buying and selling on crypto.com and these exchanges, which I believe is a total scam, which is why we need, Zebec needs to get listed on a tier 1 exchange, whether it's Coinbase, Binance, or Binance US, because a lot of Americans are buying this coin. Seems like it's an American coin. They're really marketing it in it. You know, if you go to their X Twitter page, they got the USA flag and all that. Okay, and also whatever happened to, I don't know. There was like a rumor at the beginning of this year when Trump got elected that coins made in the USA won't be taxed. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that was just a rumor, but they were saying that coins that were made in the USA are not going to be taxed. I remember like USA coins were like kind of like pumping off that news. I don't know if that was true or not. Let me know in the comments if that's true. Doesn't really matter. I guess not. You know, people are going to buy a coin regardless. And yeah, I truly believe also a lot of people were saying that XCM was going to pump because ZBCN topped. This chart says otherwise. Chart looks terrible, man. Once it got listed on Binance Futures, let's go to that chart real quick. I don't want to get off topic, but just want to teach you guys something real quick. The death of coins, a minute a project is listed on Binance Futures, they short it to death. The minute it got listed on, guys, literally within the next 12 days, down only, or 11 days, went down 40%. Currently, it was as low, it was 60 days ago, or 60 days within the Binance Futures.
So that's some pretty good analysis. Let me know what you guys think. You agree, disagree? Let me know where you're at in the chat. But we're going to wrap it up today. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, subscribing, and super chats. But as always, it's okay to be weird or okay to be different. Maybe you're not different or weird. Everyone else is. But as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. It's your main man, BTM, and I'm out. Peace out.